Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is a few days before Christmas, and it certainly, in our neck of the woods, looks very Christmassy. You can hear the chickadees singing. They were actually chickadees and juncos and sparrows and, well, no, I haven't seen any sparrows. They've all been at the bird feeder until I came out here and scared them off. There's one of the little chickadee guys. They're pretty brave. Don't get too disturbed. So it is a lovely winter scene. So this is the beautiful winter scene that we see out our windows. I don't know if you can hear the fluttering of the chickadees. This guy's practically at my feet. My cats get to enjoy the deck in the summertime, and then they get to watch bird TV in the wintertime. So we'll go in and I'll let you see how the tree turned out. So our homegrown Christmas tree is up, trimmed, and ready for Santa. But our homegrown tree looks quite lovely. Might not be quite as thick as the commercially pruned ones. I am, after all, a rank amateur at this. Michael's relaxing in his big chair with his book. Well, we do most of our reading on our tablets, so they're e-books. And the tree, a lot of the ornaments have special sentimental. That gin one, that's my father's. He's been dead 23 years as of tomorrow. He died on December 21st, first day of winter. Interestingly enough, he was born on the first day of spring. Always said Dad had good timing. And then there's, let me see, can I find? One that my granddaughter made when she was in kindergarten for me. We have a couple of babies for Christmas. One from 87 and one from 85 for our two girls. I'll find the other one. I'm pretty sure I put it on the other side. Yep. A lot of handcrafted ones, quite a few of which my mother made over the years, because she used to have a handmade ornament attached to every gift for each of us every year. This is one of my favorites, a little kitty cat made with a walnut. So I don't know about your tree. Ours is got lots of memories attached every time we trim it. So not all of my ornaments get on every year, but there are certain special ones like those that I never miss. There's the one I was looking for. That's a real oldie that belonged to my grandmother. There are a few other old ones that were my grandparents as well, but that particular one I'm always very careful to make sure it gets on. So here we are out in the woodlot. This is actually the same place where we did our initial video back in February of this year. Yep. We were sitting on a log at that time. I don't think I'm going to do that with all this fresh snow down.
Not unless you want a wet butt.
No, thank you.
I'm sure Debbie's talked about this as a winter wonderland, and I can understand that it is. If you look at it more from my perspective, this is a very nasty environment to go out and try and work in.
But it's Christmas, so you don't need to be out working.
Oh, well, for those of us who prefer the woods, it's humbug, but anyhow.
So we started this channel mid-February. I don't think COVID-19 was even named COVID-19 at that point. It was something off on the periphery, and well, I know we didn't have the first case in Canada until late February, so it hadn't even hit Canada's shores at that point. And within a month we were in lockdown. So it actually, the timing worked really well because I was off work and we had a chance to kind of get a good toehold on it before I went back to work. It looks pretty Wonderlandy to me, in spite of my grinchy humbug husband here.
Yeah, well, you go out and stand under those trees with a chainsaw.
No thanks.
Right.
I'll just stand here and admire them here.
Yes, from a distance.
It looks quite beautiful.
It is, I have to admit.
So we are lucky, all of those of us who live in areas where we have access to the outdoors, particularly during the pandemic, to be able to get out and enjoy nature. And I've always felt sorry for young families stuck in high-rises with kids, and
Oh yeah.
when the parks were closed, and I don't know how they got through it. So I consider us very fortunate. So we're winding down our, well, I guess it's not a first year because we won't be a full year in until the middle of February.
Well, we're winding down the calendar year.
The calendar year, yes.
So we'd like to thank everybody for joining us along for the ride. Certainly would like to hear and see what ideas you would like to have in some of our videos coming up. To be honest, without getting extremely repetitious, it's running a bit out of material or ideas to think about. And I, for one, am not a big fan of, doing the same thing over and over again, although...
You get bored easily?
Well, I do, yeah. I certainly do. That's why I regularly change my position where I am in the woodlot. Don't want to be 6 months in a fir thicket.
Don't imagine anybody would.
So I like to get out and, well, it gives me just a different chance to view different parts of the woodlot and keep an eye on, so I like the variety for a whole bunch of different reasons, but yeah, so anybody has some thoughts, questions. We did have a viewer who asked about purchasing a chainsaw, so that should be coming up hopefully soon. As to what you might start off with as a chainsaw owner, if it's your first.
You had a walk through with our forester before the snow, and he pointed out we've got an invasive species of buckthorn.
Glossy or alder buckthorn.
I don't think we'll be doing anything with that until spring, though.
Well, yeah, it needs to get pulled out, but right now I'm afraid that there may be enough frost in the ground that...
yeah, even if the snow goes, it would break off. And
well, it depends. There can't be any great depth of frost yet. If we had a couple of fairly mild days, because these shouldn't have really deep roots, so if the top couple of inches, at least we could try one or two and see how they do come out. But yeah, we need to get those pulled out and
destroyed.
Well, I don't think you have to destroy them. The seeds are already down in the ground. And
so it's too late for that this year.
Yeah, but at least get them out and uprooted, and so they will hopefully not be, spreading through any layering or anything like that. And will stop their seeding further, future seeding.
So that's one project. We do like these to be at least semi-educational, that we hope you are learning a little bit along with having fun coming along with us. So if there are any topics that you can think of, we'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for watching, and catch you, well, hopefully before the end of the new year. We might have another one, but...
Before the end of the new year?
Or
Gee, I hope we'll have something before then, dear.
Before the end of the old... Yeah, right. Okay.
Anyway, we'll have this one out probably the end of this Christmas week.
Yep.
So the next one will probably be very early in the new year.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
She's
anyway.
the boss, so...
I'm the one that has to do all the editing, and I'm looking ahead at my timeline.
Right. Anyhow, be safe out there, and be kind to everybody.
Have a good holiday, everybody, whatever you celebrate.
Take care.
See you later.